prospecting this month. So I'm going out and I'm meeting all these people. And then when you meet people, then they go, okay, well, what do you do? And you tell them, and then they're like, well, when can I come hang out? Or when can I try product? Or when can, and then you just end up squashing them in your schedule, and then you're full.
But what are you telling them? Because we tell people that too, but what are you telling them that makes them go, hey, I want to do that? I know, I hate being put on the spot. So what do you say?
That's always the magic question, eh?
Quick, hit record, Cindy.
It's recording. I know I'm recording. This is recording. Nadine, you're on.
What do I tell them? Okay, so like I went for coffee last night with two girls. They're sisters. One of them's a realtor. The other one owns a catering company. One booked a spa and one booked a consult. So what did I say? What did I say?
You're going to have to figure that out.
I know. I think the big thing is I get to know people first, right? It's about building that trust. For me, it's always about building the trust. And then especially if you want them to be a hostess, I always say, well, you have to know me a little bit better so you know I'm not a psycho. Because if you trust me, then you're going to want to introduce me to people. If you don't know me from the hole in the ground, you're not going to want to subject me into your friends, right? It just doesn't make sense. So I really just pride myself on not being a psycho. I'm like, okay.
So what did you say to get them to meet you for coffee? Let's back it up then.
I say, do you want to go for coffee?
And where did you meet them? Like you just met them randomly? And I'm looking for...
Yeah, I seriously do. I met them randomly on Facebook. There are people who post about their business and local networking pages, and I message them going, do you want to go for coffee?
There you go.
You've met one of your bestest mentors that way, who's
yes.
in another company who you meet now like monthly at least, and she's taught you
weekly. I love that girl. I call out people all the time on Facebook. Of course, I always meet in a public place, like safety first. But I always call out randoms on Facebook, and I'm like, do you want to go for coffee? And they're all like, who are you? I'm like, well, if you come for coffee, then I'll tell you. You'd be surprised how many people are willing to meet you.
And they knew why you wanted to meet them? To talk about booking a spa, or? No,
I don't meet them to book a spa. I meet them to get to know them, because my big thing is I do a lot of referral as well, right? Like I'm very popular. That's my tagline. I'm Nadine and I'm popular. Okay, so I know a lot of people. I like to refer a lot of businesses because I count a lot on referral as well. I will not refer you if I don't know you. That's my tagline. Will not refer you if I don't know you. So if you want me to refer you and your business, you're going to have to meet me.
I need to get on a networking page. I'm not on a networking page yet.
Oh my God, there's so many.
Yeah.
So many. And some of them, like most of them aren't actual networking groups. Like they're just people that people like to spam the wall. And I just pick up the people, one, who spam a lot, or you can go to the members section and you can filter by most recently joined, like their join dates. And then sometimes I'm a little bit sneaky and I look at people who've joined recently. I'm like, oh, welcome to the group. So happy to have you. You know, do you want to go for coffee? Because I see that you're new and this is what we do in this group. Really, it's not.
You're the creep.
You're just a big fat liar.
No, it's fine. Because then they meet me and they love me anyways. It's funny, actually, if you go through my team, how many people I've actually met by just randomly calling people out.
Okay, this is what my summary of this is coming in late. I was doing a booking when I missed the whole first call, the all directions. But what I'm hearing you say is you're not going to meet people to book them. Like you're not booking all the time. So you're part of a networking groups on Facebook and you're really looking to meet people. You're looking to meet people all the time because you can get to know them. It's fun. There's all sorts of potential for relationship. There's potential for you to learn from them to learn from you. What's that? Tell us. Oh, is that your prospecting book?
Yes. I did a whole Zoom call for my whole team on this. My team is rocking it, by the way, right now, if you did not know that. We are up to 8 VIPs. 8. I should have set my goals higher, Cindy.
Oh, my God. I got it right on
January.
Yeah.
But we talked about building your prospect list. So when I go and I meet people, I don't necessarily go with the intention of booking, recruiting, selling, because I don't know, right? Like, you don't know. You can't just, when you have an agenda, you're no longer doing what's best for your client. And I drill this in my team. Because if you go, I need to recruit today, and you go meet somebody, are you really listening to what she wants or what her needs are, or are you just trying to find that $50 case? You're no longer doing what's best for your client. So that's not good. So I always say just go meet. And then normally they talk about product. And I love when people, she's like, well, I think I need a night cream. That's not an easy question with Beauty Control because we have 3-4 night cream possibilities. If you look at the Nutri-Rich, I can recommend something on the spot, but it might not be right. Probably be better if you come hang out and try some stuff first. Okay, let's book that. When are you available? It's that, but that's what it is, right? It's just you're being genuine, right?
I love it.
It's simple, but it's just genuine.
Mm-hmm. But the fact is that why it's working is because you're doing lots of it. Like,
yes.
The highest level Nutrimetics lady who talked last year, remember that, Chrissy? Was she the leadership last year? She talked the Nutrimetics top person. Yeah, that was last. Okay, she said at any given time to have 100 or more in our prospect book, like to just be always prospecting, always having lots of people, right? So why it's working is because you're not stressed about getting bookings. You're not stressed about getting recruiting. You're just prospecting. You got a ton of people in your book. You got lots of people that you're saying, hey, let's meet. And you're meeting, and you know that you can recruit, sell, book, all those things, but you're open to any of those possibilities, or maybe not any of them, and they refer you to someone, or maybe they just become a really good friend, right? But you're not stressed about the situation, but you're just doing it a lot. You have a lot of times that you're
always be meeting people. I have a minimum of meeting 5 new faces every month. I normally crush that. I normally meet 15 to 20 people a month.
Yeah.
So, and right now, because I'm looking to expand into different areas because GTA is so many cities, I'm starting to work into networking groups in other cities, which is a whole task on its own because now I'm doing a commute with it as well. But I need to be present in different areas. And the only way to really be present in an area is if people know you.
Love it. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, what are some of your guys' takeaways? Are you getting in front of enough people? Are you networking enough, prospecting enough? Do you need any more tips on how to do this? Any other questions? Jackie, you're meeting a lot of people. Like you're recruiting a lot because you're meeting a lot, right? Like, are you meeting a lot on Facebook? What are some of your mediums, Jackie?
Yeah, some on Facebook, some just through other friends of mine, and I'm kind of sneaky too. I can be sneaky. And, again, like Nadine says, it's about relationships. You get to know them first and, find out what their needs are. Maybe you just build that friendship first and, see what happens after that. And the $50 package, it's crazy not to even just want to try it, So, yeah, I just got back on Saturday or Sunday and posted that this morning on Facebook, and I've got 2 people already looking at it, and one's going to text me her information, and I have another lady coming this week sometime and invited another one to meditation. So she doesn't know it, but she's going to sign up.
There you go. I love it. Well, my heart is like, I could have put a place to focus all on the $50 case, and Nicola even did this like 48-hour challenge, but it didn't work for me to, like, my family stuff was going crazy those 2 days. And I thought, no, I'm just going to keep the VIP focus and now the booking focus. So really, it is still about how can we bring in as many VIPs and as many $50 for us as directors and book our Februaries like crazy. So you'll see this next week on, how can we just book. So any help that you guys can give, just like a little blurb or a little video that we can post. Hey, this is one of our featured directors in Canada. Here's her tips on how to book, or here's her tips on how to become a VIP or a senior VIP. Any of those little bird blurbs would be super helpful. Would any of you guys be willing to do like a 2-minute video on how to book or on how to build VIPs or that I could post you on Team Canada?
Hard to do when it's not really working for me right now.
Exactly.
Nadine?
I'll probably put something together.
Take one for the team.
Okay, booking. Yeah, do a booking one, Nadine. And you know what? It's really helpful that these directors are asking you these questions, Nadine, because the more you can be aware of what's working for you and document your success, the more you can teach it to your team and to others, right?
I think it's really just all about the prospect list building. And I know that's all part of Evelyn Coleman's thing right now too, is building that prospect list. And because then you get everything. I don't like to just focus on booking. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Get everything and take whatever comes at you. It's better that way.
Totally.
And you don't even know. Like, I have no idea. I don't even know what's happening this month. I never know. I just keep doing my thing. And then all these things start flying. Like I said, we're going to cross 25 today for recruits in our team for this month.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Only 4 of them are mine.
Awesome.
Like, I am breeding recruiters. I hit a VIP 3 levels down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not just recruiting myself. I'm showing people how to recruit, and it's filing down through the streamline.
Mm-hmm.
And are you doing like calling, post calls, Facebook posts? Like, what? How are you finding it? Your team is becoming most engaged 3 lines down with.
Oh my gosh, it's the culture. Like, seriously, it's all about the culture. So when I was in DIQ, I would tell people I'm doing like 1 team event a week, whether it's a Zoom call, it's a Beauty U, it's a unit meeting, and everyone's like, oh my God, 1 a week, that's so intense. It is so intense, but you know what? It worked. Like, it worked. I only really had to do it for 4 months. Now most of our stuff is going virtual because we have recruits from Saskatchewan to Newfoundland now this month. And I've got all these people who've come in and they've made these friendships with other people, and like, that's not even something I can do, right? Like, they've made friendships amongst each other, and even though they're on different teams and stuff like that, now they're both in, and they're gonna help each other out, and that's fantastic. I've got a new girl who's been on my team for almost a year. She's 2 levels down, and she just went, yeah, no, okay, I'm going to do this, which I was like, well, that's good because you sell $500 every 2 months anyways. I don't even know why you were saying you weren't doing this before. But she's 2 away from senior. Like, she got 4 recruits this month. I'm so excited for her. And I'm like, what are you doing? Because you're recruiting Newfoundland, Saskatchewan. Like, what are you doing? How is that happening? And she goes, oh, I'm doing Skype consults. I'm like, what the heck is a Skype consult?
Oh.
And she's like, oh, I'm getting my friends to come on, and they're just basically watching me wash my face, and I put TFF on half my face and my mascara on half my face, and then I get excited, and they're buying $50 cases. I was like, write that down! Like all these new ideas, it's new blood, right? Like, it's exciting, and then I have all these other people like, I want to try that because I got family here and here and here. But and then really embracing them in their leadership roles, right? So I've told both, I've got 2 EVIPs now with director on their thing. So now it's all about volume. Next month's all about volume buzz. But, I'm like, I'm not making any of your announcements anymore. This is up to you. You got to announce your team and your promotions within your team. And I want you welcoming your people. And people need to see you now. They're sick of me. Let's face it. So they're getting excited, right? And then even somebody who's brand new is introducing their new person to our Facebook group. Like, this is my friend blah blah. She got a $50 case, and she's just coming for a discount on product. That's great. And then everyone's jumping on that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But it's great because it's embracing them and showing them how to be leaders, right?
Yeah.
They feel good, and I feel good.
Is there, how about we just end with the prospecting list? So you'll do a little video on how to build your prospecting list and booking. Okay, so we'll maybe watch for that. But I would just say, like, for us as directors, do you have a prospecting book? Like, that's something I talk about with the DIQs. Do you have a list all the time? Maybe it's not a book, but it's a list on your phone, or is it like, do you guys have a prospecting list that you're working with all the time?
Oh, I got a list here, and I got a list here, and I got a list here. I need to have that one book.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Get a little pretty book from your favorite Dollarama, and yeah, make it your prospecting list that you can bring along with you. I know, Linda, do you and Kelly, Christy, are you guys working with a prospecting book or a prospecting list?
Nope. More like Michelle.
Okay. Right.
Ready to
Okay, Kelly. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Okay. And what about for you, Christy? Because I know you're recruiting a lot and you're building new people. So what's your system?
Well, yeah, I have my list, but like Nadine was saying, it's just getting in front of new people.
Right. Okay.
And once they see your excitement, then they want to be a part of it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
You look beautiful today, Chrissy, just by the way. I don't know if you changed your hair color or something. I just noticed and I went, oh, like, what did you
I actually have makeup on today.
Look at your hair. It's your hair. Your hair looks different.
Yeah,
Sorry, carry on.
Did you cut your hair?
No, it's there. Just haven't done anything with it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it looked all like suave, coiffed in the back.
Yeah. Awesome.
For me, I need to get out and do more prospecting again. I like Nadine's idea. I don't know why I keep hearing my consultants even saying, oh, I got a new client from a networking page. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And it doesn't click to me to do that. And just get out and meet people. I guess I'm kind of getting back into my life where I'm ready maybe to do that. So I'm going to have to get out because I love meeting people. And I like so straightforward about it, Nadine. Hey, you know, want me for coffee? Get to know someone new? It's a great idea.
I'm married, but it's like my dating.
I'll use that too.
To book dates. Hey, so Michelle, though, you have in the past been very successful. That may work for some of you guys listening in or on here is shopping. So even if you don't have specific, I don't like calling it fake shopping because you're out shopping you're not sure. You're just looking, right? You're looking at, you're joy shopping, but really you're there to connect, just to get to know people, see, compliment people, connect with people. And from there, you've recruited, you've booked, you've like so many, Michelle, from those situations, right? Tell us about that.
I don't know if I didn't track my results. I don't know that I have so many times from there, but I think the effort is what was the important part. So I'd be at Winners and, intentionally there, not to buy anything, which is very hard for me because that's my place. But I would just, stalk people and see if there's someone that's there like me. If there's women shopping during the day at Winners, you've got to be curious of what are they doing here during the day, because you don't go there with 15 minutes to shop. So I would just sort of watch certain women that I felt like would be a good prospect, and I would shop near them. Don't let the police come after me after I tell you guys this. But they would, hold something up in front of a mirror or something, and I would be genuine about it. And if I really liked it, I'd say, that's a great color for you, or I think that looks really good. And I'm just, going through the racks, and they'd be like, you think so? Because women are looking for an outside, unbiased opinion.
Oh, yeah.
To be talked to. So they're like, you really think so? And I'll go, oh, yeah. And then in that case, you can say, as for a living, part of what I do is I do color analysis, and I help women find the right colors for them. So yeah, absolutely. That looks great on you. And there right away, she could be curious. Oh, what is it you do? Or, I don't know, it's just a door opener for people. Or you just say, that looks great on you. I think that'd be great. And then I would say to somebody, if we're kind of shopping still around each other, what are you doing out during the day at Winners? This isn't a 15-minute stop and shop kind of place. So what are you doing? Do you work part-time or whatever? And I just get nosy. And no one's ever gotten creeped out by me, so I think I'm doing okay when I do that. And you just start conversation. And so I think if a conversation went really well, this happened at Value Village the other day, and had it been after this call, I probably would have said to the lady, you seem really great. Why don't we go for coffee sometime? And I didn't. So, but that's where I could have taken that step further, right? But just, yeah, that's what I did. That's what I used to do.
I love it. Yeah.
You're a way bigger creeper than me, Michelle.
I in the
shocking.
I love it though.
She's gonna be doing it. You just watch her. She's gonna be on like Canadian Most Wanted next.
You're going to have to come get me if I get a stalking warrant or something.
You're banned from Winners.
With my beauty box.
Has anybody else done that?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah, I have in Regina, and especially before a conference. Actually, today would be a really good day to go do that. Say, looking for some shoes. Oh yeah, I'm going to Orlando for my business, and just be really excited. And my spa business is, why you have a spa business? Yeah, this is kind of what I do. And by the way, I'm looking for people to join me in my business. I did that in Regina. I recruited both the girls at the shoe store.
Good job.
Hey, Linda, you got 24 hours. Linda, you got 24 hours. We dare you.
Yeah. Well, I'm
We
leaving.
dare you. 24 hours.
2 bookings or 2 recruits or 2 referrals or something. Go for it, Linda. Go for it, Linda. Fantastic. That's fantastic. So I think it's just being who you are, doing what you do, and doing a little more of it and connecting with people more, right? And sometimes it's like a goal. Like for my personality, it's like, okay, I need to get 10 new people in my prospecting book. How for me, I'm going to do that in the next week. However, that works for me, right? And so use your personality, use what's going on in your life, use what works for you, and then adopt some new ideas here and there, right? So the key is, our business is people, and how can you connect with people more? And then how can you teach it to your team? And then how can you grow on that, right? So I'm excited. We are rocking it with recruiting. So we almost have 200 recruits in our world. Yeah, we're leading.
Crazy.
Yeah, and so we are doing really, really well, which always sets us up for the next month, right? And so it's a very, very good time. And so we're just going to keep on the VIP focus, the booking focus, and teaching on that, and then go from there, right, to finish what we can in this month. So thank you guys for jumping on. Thanks, Nadine, for all your teaching. Michelle, Jackie, everybody sharing. And y'all look amazing.
Oh,
Yes.
One more thing.
Yes.
If anybody is interested in learning how to do Zoom Beauty Use, I strongly recommend getting on Jen Kennedy's.
Mm-hmm.
I love Zoom for
Craziness. And that's what people want. Like, seriously, I'm doing one, and for tomorrow, we posted it about a week and a half ago. I have 19 registered.
That's
Awesome.
crazy.
Even the ones that are near to you, are they allowing that? Like, their beauty control's not being like sanctioning, the 2 hours away thing or anything like that?
You know what? It's winter. People don't want to drive. It's easier to get them online.
And what time is yours at?
Mine's at 7. This will be my first one, so don't go off me. Go off Jen Kennedy, because she's like superstar, does them all the time, and she gets like 100% ordering, and it's ridiculous.
I've been on hers before just to see.
It's just crazy.
I love Zoom for doing beauty use.
I took like 5 pages of notes. And I was
I love it. And so you just emailed her and said, when's your next one? Can I watch it?
She actually offered it to me, because I was talking to her about upgrading my Zoom membership,
Yeah.
because I wanted to start doing them, because I noticed we had some in Newfoundland. So I'm like, if we're going to start growing out there, I want to be able to get on virtually.
Yeah,
And he was like, well, if you want to stay up real late, because it was real late by the time you did the time conversion, like I think it started at 10 o'clock my time. So I was like, PJs. And I was like, oh my God, drinking coffee. But
yeah,
totally worth it. Totally worth it.
nice.
So I think that what we need to keep working on is all of this virtual stuff. Like last night I was talking to one of my consultants about her new recruit, Karen Fisher. Keep that lady on your radar, Cindy, there.
Okay.
Just VIP. She recruited 3 people and has 1 more on the line all in one day. She's an English lady, and she says, well, that's just the way we are. You tell us English what to do, and we go and we do it. So it's really funny. But last Wednesday, I just asked her if she wanted to have a call with me, because she was her husband's circumstances had changed with his job, and she was now looking to make a little extra income along what she does. So I said, well, do you want to get on the phone? I said, better yet, why don't we have a Skype call? And so we had an hour-long Skype call. It's so personal still, right? You're just like we are now. And people appreciate the convenience of not having to necessarily go out for coffee. They'd like to, but not necessarily is it feasible for people to leave, because that's now not an hour and a half. It's now 2 hours with driving. So it was fabulous. And so I was just telling Amanda about it, and I said, you know, she said, well, I had a spa with this couple, and they're interested in the case and stuff, and so we're gonna meet. I said, you know, going forward, think about doing like a Skype call with someone. If it's just questions, like you're not necessarily getting to know them, you already know them, just don't like, be efficient with your time, because I think people appreciate that convenience and the efficiency of it, but they still get to be with you. So I think we all just have to keep that up and encourage.
Awesome. I agree. It's meeting people where they're at, right? And with them, however's best. Person, great. Like this, great. Yeah. So love it. Well, I know your time is gone. I want Linda to get to the mall and start prospecting. So I want Michelle, Linda, shopping. Yay. And Kelly, you can be putting all your lists together onto one piece today and start connecting with them. And Jackie's following up with her Facebook, and Chrissy is expanding her world as she recruits tons. So Nadine, you're rocking it. So everything you're doing, just try and document it, Nadine, and try and go, okay, what's my attitude? What's my
Oh my gosh.
What's this? You know, yeah.
$100 credit from last month. Has everybody redeemed theirs?
Oh, my girl forgot about hers, and so they're saying, well, you have to place another order.
And follow up on that.
Yeah, they have to phone in their order. They have to phone in their order, and it doesn't count towards DreamStart, but it's $100. They gotta call it in and get it, right? So
yeah.
Is there any way we can track to see if they've used theirs or not? Like, is there a list on there? Because I don't know if I still have that list.
What I would do is just go from everybody who recruited in, just look at your list, new recruits in December, new recruit. So it was
only for a certain time though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. So,
end of January.
You can see if you do your new recruits from December, if you, until the 19th, is it the 18th or the 19th? We'd have to look at the Achiever. And
okay,
just
I'll look.
Email that group of people, or call, email or call, whatever you have time for, and just say, hey, if you haven't, here's how, here's where to call. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
That's great. Okay, VIPs, I'm going to go now onto Facebook and look. You said 8, Nadine. I'm going to make sure I track those. Michelle, I'm going to look at Karen Fisher. Anyone else? We're almost at our 30 VIPs. So I'd love to, as Nadine says, smash that goal. Smash that goal. Smash it. So thanks for doing this, even though I'm still bedhead. I have my exercise clothes underneath because I'm going to exercise today. It's just, I didn't get it all together yet. Right? Yeah! Woohoo! Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, love you guys. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Bye, ladies in Florida.
You guys have fun at leadership.
I will. We'll miss you. Okay. Bye.
Bye.